some point, we have to face up to who we are.
Tomb Raider follows the early life of Lara Croft, who in this film is not the badass adventurer who welcomes danger, but rather a lost young woman who refuses to accept her long-disappeared father is dead.
Hello, Sprout. I knew I could trust you to solve my puzzle.
When a clue reveals the possible last location of her dad, she immediately sets out to search for him. But when she reaches the destination, it's not the happy homecoming she was hoping for.
Lara Croft! You shouldn't have come here.
Alicia Vikander has accomplished many things before the age of 30. She's appeared in more than 35 movies and TV shows, even won an Oscar for her acting work. But she hasn't tackled a role quite like this.
I've never done an action film like this in my life before, and but I've always loved these kind of films. The genre of adventure films is something that I grew up with. I love the Indiana Jones movies. I saw the early Tomb Raider films, the Mummy series, and maybe due to the fact that I used to be a dancer before I started to act, and I've always been really kind of curious of the physical aspect of it.
The Tomb Raider reboot is based on the 10th edition of the classic video game. In fact, several scenes in the movie match the game almost shot for shot. Chasing Vikander's character across the screen is co-star Walton Goggins. He says the fight scene between the two worked well because the two actors trusted each other so much.
It really kind of is over the course of filming that you really earn an actor's trust. Hopefully, you will go from being co-workers to really good friends, and that was my experience with Alicia. I think the world of her.
Goggins may have played the villain on the screen, but for Vikander, something much colder was her biggest nemesis on the set.
The water, just because the water that they throw at you is cold due to the big fans that they have going at the same time, and it becomes like ice just thrown at you, that was by far the worst or the toughest.
So while movies based on video games have had varying degrees of success, the people behind Tomb Raider are betting fans are ready for a reset.